Life Gamers. I'm your host, Lamont Tyson. Today I'm not going to be poker, as my wife calls me, the poor Oprah. Today we're being serious. As you guys know, the Life Game channel is about understanding everything that you can do to pull together all the moving parts in life to ultimately give you a life game. A big piece of that is understanding local politics. And local politics affects you a whole lot more than state level and federal level because you can have an immediate impact. Joining me today, my very, very special guest, to help you better understand how you can get involved and what he does, is District 2 Councilman Jamal Fox. Jamal, how you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
So, for those that don't know anything about politics, explain to the people exactly the job or the day of a council person.
Well, I would say, the day of a council person is usually, I would say my day starts out with getting up early in the morning, usually between 4 and 5 a.m., reading the newspaper, seeing what's the news that's out there, turning on CNN, seeing what's going around nationally, and then set out in my day. I usually have meetings back to back in the morning, going out, talk to developers about coming into the district or coming into the city, or talking to folks who have zoning issues or planning issues, or going out into the schools, getting to the schools a little bit to understand what our children are going through. So it's a jam-packed day, and outside of our council committees that we have to work on things that's going on, to council work sessions, to briefing sessions. It's jam-packed.
Jam-packed. Sally, you don't get much sleep.
Normally we don't. This is supposed to be a part-time job, but but this is far from it. Locally, we put in so many hours, and I believe to be effective and efficient at what we do, you have to put in that amount of time. And I tell you, we don't get paid much. When you get paid $13,000 a year to do what we do, that's small compared to most. So,
Greensboro has been in the news for some positive things and some bad things. I'll talk about, I guess, what people would call the bad things first. Number one for food insufficiency, and we're number 3 for the city that goes out to eat the most. You've been doing a lot of good work in District 2 to change some of that. So kind of tell the people some things that you're doing to combat some of those negative remarks in regards to Greensboro.
Well, there's a lot of things. It isn't just what I'm doing. As a council and as a city staff, what we've done is we work with the county, Commissioner Ray Trapp, and many people in the public health, and we created a mobile oasis. Guilford County Food Council, and which is many organizations in Greensboro working on food, community gardens, farming, things like that. They've came together and they actually have a board. In Northeast Greensboro, in my district, we came together, the community-led effort for the Renaissance Community Shopping Center to get it redeveloped after 17 years. And outside of that, they birthed the Renaissance Community Co-op, which is a community-led product where folks in the community said, if no grocery store is going to come here, we're going to create our own. And so it's just like a Deep Roots. Gotcha. Fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. It takes $100, you become an owner, and you own stock into this grocery store to whatever you want to see in it, whatever groceries, whatever you want to buy, you're actually owner to have a decision of what's in that grocery store. And so that has really birthed something in Greensboro that we've never seen before, and there's so much energy around it. And then there's something else that's getting ready to get rolled out. I'm working and building a hunger task force. And the mayor's worked with me on, and there's some things that we're getting ready to roll out in a few months on that, to really take it from the high level to say, what can we do? How can we feed our young people? Because what we're seeing is, especially in the school system, is a lot of families are living in their cars. Children are going to school. They don't have the right nutrients. They don't have their lunch pails packed. And so the only time they really have good food is Monday through Friday. Well, after Friday, they go home until that next Monday. Well, a lot of them don't have the nutrients they need. And so what can we do to feed our young people? What can we do to address the larger scale of Greensboro and High Point? And High Point has the highest poverty level in the nation, one of the cities. And how can we address that collaboratively? And it's not just a Greensboro-led thing. It's really Guilford County.
What would you say have been some of the biggest barriers to progress in the Guilford County area?
Some of the biggest barriers is really mindsets. You know, how do you change the mindset of eating healthy? How do you change the mindsets of, well, this is the direction we need to go? Especially when you have a lot of people with that fixed mindset. Well, everything is good. It could be better, but this is what we're used to, and this is how it should go. To change it, well, we need to do X, Y, and Z. These couple bullet points will get us to where we need to go. This is how we can go from being number one to, you know, number 1,000, whatever, down low on the totem pole from being food insecurity. This is what we can do to address poverty. This is what we can do to address homelessness. It's so many things, but the key issue and struggle is changing that mindset. Everybody has the will to do something different, but rolling your sleeves up and actually getting it done, that's a different story.
You got that right. So, to switch gears a little bit, Greensboro was just voted the 9th best place to start a small business in America.
Yeah.
What have you and the other council members and city leadership done to put things in place to make Greensboro such a friendly place for entrepreneurs?
Well, we've done a whole lot. We've been working with the Chamber, Action Greensboro. We've been working with folks like Andrew Zimmerman, you know, doing a lot of good work in the community. We've been working with the community colleges and universities and really tackling on how do we get people more involved. And right now with the job climate, it's great after the depression and everything. But still, folks aren't getting the jobs at the high alarming numbers as we think they should. So what's the best thing to do? Go work for yourself. You know, in college, we teach folks, you know, to go get a job. Well, if you get laid off and you've been in that job 20 years, you don't know what to do and you're out there applying, well, you can go start a job. And so what we've said, one of our key ingredients to success for small businesses, to start your own business, go and work for yourself. And so we've put a lot of time and energy and resources around funding and investing into organizations that will help us, give us that climate of entrepreneurship. And so that's what we've been working on.
And to get you out of here, and guys, I'm just thankful he's given me time. He heard his busy schedule, but he really wanted you all to know what it was that the city is doing to make the climate better and how to get you involved. Jamal, what is your ultimate legacy when you step away from being a council person that you would like to have seen done based on Jamal Fox?
Wow, that's tough. I would say the legacy for Jamal Fox out there is done and over with. You know, the only thing I just take away, I just hope people say, you know what, he was thoughtful, he was hardworking, and he spoke for the people. At the end of the day, that's what I believe my legacy would be.
Yep. So if people want to reach out to you, how can they do that?
They can reach out by calling me 336-317-4590, or they can shoot me an email, jamal.fox@greensboro-nc.gov.
Guys, if you really want to make a difference, get to know your council people. This man just gave a candid interview, gave you contact information. He wants to hear what your ideas are. He wants to know what you're going through. He wants to get that information so that we can all come together to make a difference for the people and overcome these barriers. Mr. Jamal, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Guys, don't forget to like that video, comment, subscribe, go out there and get yourself a life game, and get to know your city council person so that they can help you affect change for a positive life.